Welcome, people of the World Wide Web, and this is a new series I thought I'd start. So this is Talk Toys, or Toy Talk. Toy Talk. So yeah, this is episode 1. So the plan is obviously once a week I'll do a little talk about a aspect of toy collecting. If this resonates with you, if you feel you want to come back to me, please do put some comments down. If it gets a bit of a bigger subject, hopefully it will maybe lead on to a bigger chat or even a live stream. I will start to do live streams soon, so look out for those. So yeah, so Talk Toys, or Toy Talk even. Episode 1. So I'm going to start off quite big. So the whole premise of this is, why do you collect toys? Obviously I know there's nostalgia. Obviously people do get to the point maybe you want to own your own shop or your own business or something like that. Maybe it's obviously family memories from nostalgia from your own childhood or people around you. For me, it's a multitude of things. So it's very much nostalgia, or kind of how I started off was a little bit nostalgia, mainly of the cartoons that I liked. So I started to buy Transformers and more stuff like that. As an adult, this is unfortunately I got rid of most of my toys because they were damaged. As a kid, you break everything. You're not really too careful. And yeah, and I first kind of started to get nostalgic, but it wasn't, I was going for toys that I had as a kid. I was more going for what stuff did I watch as a kid and what did I want. So it was Transformers, but it was a lot of the bigger class, the MPs or knockoff of MPs, because it was quite cheap like 7-8 years ago when I started collecting to get them through eBay. So I was getting loads of them in different variations and stuff. I got the Exo Dinobots and a few other bits like that. So I have different variations of stuff. But yeah, that's where it all started for me. Now, obviously 8 years down the line, and I have quite a big collection of toys. And where kind of my mindset is, this will constantly keep growing for me. And the main goal is kind of, I would like to get that big of a collection where I could enjoy it when I have a future time, hopefully when I have children. To enjoy it with them, and then maybe it's something I can pass on to them whether they want to collect, or even like the financial side of it. So I've got quite a few odd rare pieces here and there, and that financial, we all go through financial hard times at some point in our life, and it's handy to have this stuff here that I could sell and probably get quite a bit of money for if I ever did need it. Now, fingers crossed, hopefully, I've been quite fortunate through life. I've had a few hard times, but I've never really had to sell much unless I chose to, because I've grown out of love with it. But yeah, that's kind of where the whole idea of my collecting is kind of, it started as a passion. My wife has asked me would I want to take it further as a business, and to be honest, I don't think that's for me. I do collect some stuff spare to sell at a later date. I'm not going into shops and buy like 10 copies of stuff. I might buy 2. Like some people like to have a box one. Some people say quite a lot of stuff I really like, and it's quite cheap, so I buy it, and I'm like, well, will it fit into my collection? Not really at the minute, but who knows what it is. Is that collection, or is that series, whatever, being collected by other collectors quite a lot? Right, I'll just put it to one side in a year's time or something if it's valuable, or mainly for trades and stuff, because hopefully as time goes on and as you see as many companies there are and all the different types of lines you can get, it gets so massive that you can't collect everything, and having stuff to trade on that I always find is handy. I've only done 1 or 2 trades, and they've been all right. I much prefer face to face, but haven't had an opportunity yet. Yeah, so that's obviously so this is kind of the premise for episode 1 of Toy Talk. So yeah, short video. So out there, if you want to toy collecting, what was your initial thought? Why did you do it? Maybe when it was locked down and you were bored and you had loads of money to spend. Please do let me know in the comments. Obviously, as I said, this is episode 1. Expect a lot more to come. Basically 1 per week. Hopefully midweek I'm going to try and do it in between everything else. And it's just to kind of keep a regular chat, regular questions and stuff. But I've been Cypher Sigma. Hope you enjoyed this first episode, and I hope to see you in the next one.